Hey, Dawn. Thank you for being with me today. I'm really excited to talk to you about your book.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Great. Well, why don't you tell everybody what inspired you to create your book, 10 HR Lessons, My Experience Managing Cast of Outstanding Characters.
It was an opportunity for me to share with hiring managers, both of new companies and organizations in business for so many years, the value that HR can actually add to the organization. There was also a part of me that wanted to level expectations for any new HR professionals coming into the workforce.
Now, what did you mean when you said outstanding characters, cast of outstanding characters? What's that all about?
I mean that everyone is different to work with. No, not meaning good or bad. Everyone has a different learning and communication style. So it's really learning about who you're speaking with, what their intellectual intelligence is, what their emotional talent intelligence is, and how to speak with them and what's most effective.
Great. And so, what are your favorite aspects of working in HR? I know that I have some favorite aspects, but what are yours?
So I have deep gratification from solving problems for employees and their managers. This gives them the time and energy to better focus on the business and not worry about the day to day. I also love, love, love the onboarding process. I have the opportunity to meet every single new hire in the company and get to really know them and make their very first day a great experience.
I love that. That sounds like a really good, rewarding thing. Now, what about you write in your book that there are some keys to creating a positive and productive workplace culture. What does that mean to you?
So there are so many ways to foster a great environment that most people don't even consider. Behavior is contagious and usually paid forward. If you like working with someone, just let them know and tell them why. Empathy is key. Just if someone's struggling, help reach out to them, help them out. Maybe they have good intentions, but just need a little assistance along the way so they can succeed.
Okay, and you write that one of the goals that you strive for is to be someone's hero every day. That sounds very complicated. What does that mean to you?
It just means being a good coach and mentor after evaluating situations and being able to assist employees in the learning process.
Okay, that's really it's very honorable that you want to do something like that in HR. So I really like that. But you also write about how important it is for management to get training on how to conduct difficult conversations. Why is it important that managers get that kind of training?
I think it's great that they get training so that we aren't sued as a company. If they say inappropriate things in these conversations and they're not trained, employees can sue for discrimination. They won't always, but it's the possibility. And companies really don't need that. We don't need that as HR professionals. We have enough to do.
You not kidding, we do. Now what's the one thing that people don't realize about HR but you want them to know?
Well, HR is not obligated to keep certain information confidential. Only medical information is protected by HIPAA laws. So if something happens and we're doing an investigation and something is uncovered, there's a good chance that the hiring manager might find out about it. There might be a chance that the CEO or other managers might find out about it. The bottom line is if you don't want us to solve a problem and help you fix it, then don't tell us about it. We don't want to hear, I want to tell you something, but I don't want it to go past this office. There's no point. You're wasting your time and you're wasting my time.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. And how has your approach to being an HR professional evolved over time?
It's become less of a task-oriented support role to more of a contribution to the mission of the company. Instead of supporting or defending as an attorney would either the employer and the employee, it's really about gathering the facts and getting to the root of problems and really doing what's best for the organization so they run more effectively.
So I guess it's more transactional and less transactional and more of a HR business partner type of thing. Is that what you
Correct.
mean?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, well, I know that you wrote this wonderful book. What was the process like for you as an author? What was it like?
It was a great process. It was so much easier than anyone could have expected. When I first heard about it, I was like, I don't know if I can do this. And there was such good coaching from you and your team, Abby, that it was just a matter of me writing my content, reviewing it, changing it, saying, I don't like this, I don't like that. But each step along the way, I was helped by your team. And it really didn't take that long. And I'm considering doing another book following in the near future.
The sequel.
The sequel, exactly.
Awesome. Now, Dawn, how do we get in touch with you if someone wants to reach out, if someone wants to hire you, if someone wants to talk to you? How do they find you, and how do they get a copy of this wonderful book?
So I have a website now. It's called 10hrlessons.com. It's the number 10hrlessons.com. And they can reach out to me. I believe my email is on there, and they can put in their information and just order the book.
Terrific. Well, everybody needs to go order that book because it's an awesome HR book, and I'm in HR, so I can tell you it's awesome.
Thank you, Abby.
Dawn, I want to thank you for joining me today, and I hope I get to see you live in person one of these days.
I hope so. Thank you so much for having me again.
All right. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.